Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck, and we got a fun one for you coming off the back of the Kaldheim Championship. So congratulations, Arnie, but I did want to cover some new up-and-coming deck here. Gruul Food. So this was a top 8 deck by our friend Noriyuki Mori. So congratulations, Noriyuki, also known as Kushiro. So Kushiro's been on here several times in several decks that we've shown, and this one's got a fun little story to it. Also, we covered Gruul Food back in January. This is one of the first variations that Kushiro did. Certainly has evolved here and good enough to top 8, which is absolutely amazing given the high level of play and caliber of the tournament. So with that, Planeswalkers, I do want to say thank you as always and appreciate you tuning in. I know you came to check out the Gruul Food deck today, so we are going to talk through the strategy objective of this deck list. We'll dive into the best of 3 for you. We'll go play some competitive Magic in both best of 1 and best of 3 Mythic today, and then we'll close out with where this may sit in the meta after a great weekend. So before that, though, feel free to dive in the details. We do have the timestamps down there below. You can hop in the Discord server and other great ways to support the channel there. So one other call out before we dive into this deck, just quickly, like I said, we've covered this deck back in January by Kushiro. Now we're here, but additionally, quick call out, it does run 61 cards. I usually get a question about that. So yes, Kushiro ran 61. This is what it was, and looking forward to playing this. So very, very excited, as I said. So now in terms of this deck and the objective, again, it's a food deck, but it's Gruul. So we're bringing out some of the other best at the top end of red and fire here. Mountains with Bone Crusher, Giant, Shatterskull, Smash, and the good old Ember Cleave. So other ways to really close down matches and finish things off. And then additionally here, we get a lot of access in the sideboard, which is going to be big for the best of 3. Plays like your traditional food deck. So we have a lot of things going on with the food here. I like Elder Gargaroth here on the top end. And then additionally, multiple ways to continue to gain value over time, get some big creatures that are just going to do damage, and lots of other things there. So really what this deck's about is kind of ramping, but also teeing up nicely with the food mechanic, and really a mid-range to late game deck, my friends. So very excited about this one, like I said. So now we're going to talk about the sideboard for you in terms of the best of 3 and how you're going to line up against aggro, mid-range, and late game, which is going to be very, very important here, as you can see what we have going on, like I said, and a healthy board nonetheless. Obviously it made it to the top 8, so we know we can hold up with the best, and lost to Arnie in the first elimination, and then obviously in the second one it was Kowalski with the Sultai Ultimatum. Now obviously this deck can beat Sultai Ultimatum, so with that, in terms of the boarding here for aggro, really what you're going to look at is taking things off the board or removing. Now we're heavy on the creature side, so we should be pretty good. Ideally, you might think Red Cat Melee, Fire Prophecy, maybe a Scooz if you're playing something like a Rogue's deck. A Crow and War for creatures as well, always is a good one. Other kind of green decks, you can always throw this one out, or if you need bodies, Garruk is a good one. And then what you would do is move some of your end game down to the front to kind of trade off there, and you just need a couple closers on the top end, what's really going to make that difference for you. Now the aggro decks are things like mono red, mono white, Boros, mono green aggro, also the Gruul Adventures deck, which is going to tie us into our next mid-range space, which could also be is it Tempo. And then also, my friends, we got this Sacrifice decks. You got a Mirror Match deck here as well, so now we're gonna have to pay attention to this. And then also your traditional food deck, which is in that space as well. If we're more creature based, same thing with what we'll stick to. If they're not as creature based, you're going to begin to think about things like Roiling Vortex. Additionally, Clythos, God of Destiny, might be a good one to pull things out. And then if you are running into more kill spell decks or with black, you're going to flip in the Garruk's Harbinger there to help close things down for you. Then as we move out of the mid-range and go into the late game, what we're going to consider now are the Ultimatum decks, both Dimir and Sultai. Then additionally, we begin to get some of the Doom decks like 4-color Doom, Esper, those things. And then also some late game other control type decks like Zora's Fable kind of a thing. Now there, we're certainly going to throw in Roiling Vortex. You might want to consider, again, depending on what you're lining up here, Scavenging Ooze, Garruk's Harbinger, maybe Clythos or Garruk Unleashed as some fillers there. Now, what I would look to move out is more so in this spot, removing the Bone Crusher if you don't have direct damage. Same thing with the mid-range. Additionally, if you're not trying to necessarily go too fast, you could consider to think about a Ember Cleave, but certainly getting these on the board early, get some of those late game decks and pulling this in could really flip the match. However, if they hit you with a control or something like that, you're going to run into some problems. So those are some interesting ideas there to kind of think about moving things in and out. Same thing, you can always pop out a Witch's Oven as well. And then just remember, because we do have 61 cards here, you can only have 15 on your sideboard. So with that, Planeswalkers, that is the aggro, that is mid-range, and that is the late game lineup. If you continue to have questions or comments, please let me know down below. Happy to help, and certainly looking forward to playing Kushiro's deck here today. It's been a while, and I'll make sure that I have the link down below to the top 50 version from the January season as well, so you guys can check that out, my friends. All right, so let's go ahead here, ready to dive into it here with the Gruul Food deck. So let's go play some best of one, my friends. So we're gonna go traditional ranked or standard rank first. I did the Kaldheim Habs mid-range one from the tournament as well here. You guys can check that out, but today we're doing the Gruul Food. We've done a lot of cool fun ones. Esper Gyruda is one that we just did as well, you guys should check out. So let's go ahead here and dive into it with our Gruul Food deck by Kushiro. All right, gonna get a new computer here. That fan or something's hitting. All right, so we got Lion Roar to start, and we'll probably start seeing a bunch of rogues on the board again. All right, we're going first. We're going to keep this. Now, it's going to look like an adventures deck. Now we could always go green here, but we're gonna go red. Now I would consider as well, I would have considered shocking myself for 3 with the Shatter Skull, because then that still gives me a green to play Kazandu. However, that is a lot of life to lose against a mono red deck. Ouch. We will take the 3 now. So now we wish we would have done that first, because we need the 2 greens. So now I'm going to have to play Kazandu. Which is not preferred. Let's see if we can get 5 through. I would assume block. No, I was going to say block with the Fireblade Charger there, but they didn't. Then they could have hit the 1/1. Now, if we just get 1 land, we can get Elder Gargaroth on here too. There we go. So next we could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could get our troll on. Could also get Elder Gargaroth. But let's get this guy on. We can play Wicked Wolf next turn and take Torbran off. As long as they don't drop a cleave. There's the cleave. So we will go here. We will go here. And then here. Actually, that's the better play. What's lethal here, though? So 9, 10. Well, we're going to do math, my friend. So it'll be a 10. We'll do that. We'll see if that does it. And there's the cleave. Just enough. All right, they said good game. And now we get to choose what we want to do here. Well, let's do this first. I feel like we block. We have this guy too. So we can take it off. I'm going to decline. What do we got here? Let's do that. Ooh, still not enough. We needed 4. We need one more. I don't know if we bring him back. No, we're not going to get it. Let's grab the goose. Pay one more. Ooh, we can grab the cleave. Oh. They have plenty to get through. Now it's good game. Not bad though. Very happy with that. If we could have went Elder Gargaroth, maybe we would have got some life. We were dead either way with the cleave. Ooh, it was close. We lived through. The math worked at least. Let's go into our next match here. Oh, it was close. All right, blister it is. We can keep this. What do we got here? We got a late game deck. we need a land. Might be playing Kazendu. Let's see. There we go. All right, 4-color Doom deck, it looks like. We're gonna have to move fast. Let's grab that. Then would be nice. Oh, what are you gonna do? Ooh, now we got an ooze. That's gonna be big for us here. Let's see if we can get away with this. Counter here, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Could flash something in. There we go. We will certainly move the Skoos in to clean the graveyard. All right, they have to take that off now. If not, we'll get a henge. Oh, they got a kill spell now. Look at that. Look at that. Not bad. We don't have any creatures, really. Let's get this off. Grab that. Six. Ooh. So I did that so I can play Wicked Wolf next turn without losing that. Maybe. Guess not. All right, let's see what we can do here. Or get rid of that. Let's see if it works. If they have another counter, we're going to be in a problem. Wow, top decking all these disdainful strokes. That's pretty interesting. Very interesting. Of course, we get this when we get rid of our Trail of Crumbs. I should do that first. That's all right. We're behind. Maybe if we hit a cleave, we could do it. It's a lot of life, though. 17. We drop the crusher. There we go. Oh, they have indestructible. It didn't matter. We would have took those off. They have lethal anyway. Alright. Bummer, bummer, bummer. We are not doing well in our best of one matches here with our Gruul Food deck, my friends. Alright, we'll go into our third match here. Probably would switch it up maybe a little bit differently for best of one, but I still like this deck. Kushiro. Alright. Yoralmo. We go first. We are keeping this. Play that off the bat. Four color, huh? Ice deck. Dimir control it is. We'll go Kazandu if we can get it on the board. Probably Connor. Ooh, no. Kill spell then? No. Oh boy. There it is. I'll main board that. Running out of gas. Auto pay. Let's grab that guy. Yeah. Probably could have played that first. So they're waiting, so if they counter and they gotta exile my graveyard anyway. We'll play the one. Playing this little awkward on purpose. No, they're gonna blow it up anyway. That's fine. They got to get the crusher off the board. Pull that. Oof. Borniclex or Great Henge. That's a tough one. I think we go Henge. the big one. So we haven't seen any counters yet. There's a counter. Probably, huh? I would think. We'll get this on the board first. Well, it gave me one. Let's grab that guy. We have our cleave still. Geralmo, come on. Oh, what are you gonna play? There we go. So we have lethal right now. Opened it up. As long as they don't have... Yeah, we're good. Boom! Cleave for the win. We played around a ton of stuff there. Oof, very nice. It's very fun for best of one. Oof. So in conclusion, for best of one, my friends, look at all this fun stuff. Ooh, cool sleep's coming. Let's go on to our best of three match, but in traditional standard rank there's the Abzan mid-range one we did yesterday. Again, Kushiro's top 8 Gruul Food. So in conclusion, for best of one, we did go 1 and 2, which is good. So very, very happy with that result, actually. Better off than losing out. But we did beat a control deck, which was really nice. Snow as well. We'll play first. We got a Yorion deck here. We're gonna have to be real fast. I'm okay with this. what I gotta debate is if I go hard into Kazendu. I feel like I do. Looks like we probably got an Ultimatum deck. Ooh. If not... I'm gonna hard cast. Cultivate. Ooh. Gonna have to be quick here. No need to hard cast because Shadow's Verdict wipes the board. No reason to put extra guys on the board. The one that would have been worth it would have been Wicked Wolf, actually. That actually was the right play. Oh, there we go. We're okay. There we go. We will be just fine here. Boom! Illegal attacks. There we go. All right. So late game deck. The Crushers did it, so let's get these in there. Cruel and War we don't need. Garruk's Harbingers we need. Don't need Skoos. I'm gonna drop. Ornaclex helps. Titan helps. I think we dropped the Bone Crushers out. And then... yeah, 25 lands. I think we drop one king. There we go. I like the draw better. Wicked Wolf isn't going to be as good either, though. So we could have kept stuff in the 3 slot. It's something to consider there. Actually popping out all the Wicked Wolves. We'll try it. Because we're not going to need to fight anything with that. I say that now, though. I'll double block there. We have our Gargaroth too. Ooh. That doesn't help now. Let's go thin. Ooh. What do I have there? Tap all non-lands. Oh. And I can't target it. Yeah, we'll pull the Wicked Wolves out. They're gonna get us here, though. Oh, blank. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. They're gonna be able to pull our board, so it doesn't make sense. Let's go ahead and flip back around here. Let us do something a little bit different. I'm gonna drop those guys. Don't mind throwing that one in. Let's throw that guy in. And then 1, 2. We're still slow. The feasting troll still isn't bad at the top. We'll keep one of those. There we go. All right, let's try this. The wolves don't hit anything, my friends. They dodge a Shadow's Verdict. That's about it. We didn't see any. They probably bored those out. Here we go. I'm gonna go thin right off the bat. And let's hopefully we can slow pain. There we go. That's we get the draw too. So we can make our guy bigger, which is a key one. That's what I was worried about. Oh. Come on. Now we could have done Garuk. And went down 2. Enough for Ultimatum. Oop. Uh-oh. Not that. Oh, we can go Titan. Let's do it. That might be the way to do it. Do we get rid of Garuk is the question here. I think we do. Sounds weird, but I'm going to do that. There we go. So I can get 2 draws off this. Now they can get roiling though. Well, I should have kept that for that one, actually. But if they pump the roiling back, then I still got Love Struck. And I got some draws, so then I just gotta get a cleave. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Your heroic
This would have protection, but I'm worried they got a good old lovely, you know what? Could have played that too, which shut down Placernos. Shadow's Verdict would wipe me, that's why. Oh boy. Right at the top end there. Guess we could have played that, tapped, and that, because that's activate. Would save a little bit more, maybe. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, doesn't matter. Good game. Oh, bomber. Bomber with the deck today. That's alright, though. Super fun nonetheless. You can certainly beat the Sultai Ultimatum deck with this one. Kushiro did. I just did not have the right 2 out of 3 games there. I did win 1, so not bad, just not fast enough today. So let's go ahead and check out the deck once again. This is the top 8 Gruul Food deck by Kushiro here. Really, really like it. Super, super fun. Again, here's the sideboard. So in best of 1, we did go 1 and 2. And then best of 3, we split. We went 1 and 2 for our best of 3 match and lost. So very fun. Obviously talked about some of the stuff that you guys can change up here for the aggro mid-range late game decks. Probably could have changed things a little bit more. Now that last match would have made more sense to have Wicked Wolf in it again, but we moved things around. But very, very fun as always. So I would change the deck list up maybe slightly for best of 1, pull it a little bit more forward, just to help there. But very, very good matches and a lot of fun nonetheless. So in terms of where this may sit in the meta, and both best of 1, best of 3, obviously it's top 8, but there were a number of different decks there in the top 8. And then obviously we have a little bit more of an aggro bias in best of 1. I think this is probably tier 2 for sure, where we'll see as things kind of fall in place. Not a ton of data on this one right now because it's obviously new again. Have seen it around slightly, but not at pace. Hopefully many of you guys will be playing it. We can figure it out. But I would say probably in the middle of pack of tier 2 for both best of 1 and best of 3 today. Really, really like this deck. Like I said, Gruul Food by Kushiro. Congratulations again, Kushiro, on the top 8. So, and you guys can check out down below. I have the other deck list previously that Kushiro top 50'd with as well. So very cool to see, true to the self and true to this list, and very awesome to see it top 8. So I did not do it justice, I think, in terms of today's matches, but that is how it goes, my friends. You can't win them all. So with that, Planeswalkers, we'll see you again soon. Stay safe. Appreciate everyone's support as always. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video, and other great ways to support the channel down below in the details, my friends. So take care. We'll see you again soon. Mythras out. Until next time, my friends.